What's up, gamers? Welcome back to another episode of Together We Design. I'm your host, Anarchy, and on today's episode, we are going to be sort of discussing the current climate of things going on within the world and esports, and we're just going to talk about it, have a little heart to heart. Um, so I know that currently we are in sort of like the worst timeline. 2020 is not going well for a lot of people. We're living in a pandemic where that's possibly going to change the way we live our lives for the rest of our lives. It's gonna Coronavirus is really not something to mess with. We're also A lot of people are challenging the crazy notion that my life matters. It's crazy, I know, but a lot of people seem to keep forgetting that. So we've got to reassert it every once in a while. And also, we're seeing a lot of people being outed as sexual predators in the esports community, especially. Uh, and it's rough. It's really rough. I know. It's really hard to see people that you looked up to, people that you idolized, people that you thought were friends, come out and be outed as predators and outed as pedophiles and stuff. And it sucks. It's not fun. It's not a fun thing to be living through. Um, so all the stuff going on definitely can uh, take a hit to your mental. Uh, f- I know personally, I went through a period I was just straight up boomed. I was not having a good time. That is why we didn't have an episode last week. I was not having a good time. Um, but I want to let you guys know that it's all right to feel like that. It is completely 100% okay to just not feel well, especially when we're all living through things that we've like never really experienced before. It's all right to just not feel good, to mentally just be boomed. um, so one sort of analogy that's been helping me through the last couple of days, couple of weeks, couple of months, really, is comparing life to like a ship, I guess, in open waters, sort of a la Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Uh, Life is not 100% smooth sailing. It's not always going to be, uh, you're not always going to be in smooth waters. There's going to be times when you experience rough waves. You're going to experience storms. There'll be sharks in the water. Uh, but eventually, all those are going to pass. The rough waves will subside, the storms, they'll move on, and the sharks will eventually leave. Uh, and we'll be back to smooth sailing waters again. So even though you might feel like you're in that storm, you're in those rough and rocky waters, and it feels like you've been there for a while, uh, everything is going to be all right, and you'll be smooth sailing once again. It might not seem like it, but I know that's been helping me through the last couple of days. Uh, Everything is going to be all right. It's going to be okay. And right now, while we're experiencing all this crazy stuff, it's all right to just not feel motivated to do art or to do other stuff, really. It's all right to just feel demotivated. I know personally, I was having a really rough time trying to do art, graphic design. I haven't been able to do like any personal projects. I've been on the mend recently. I've been working on some other stuff, but I still find it a little bit hard to try and work on just fan art. Um, and don't try to push yourself either to do stuff like that, because I know for me, art is a way to express yourself. That's what art is. It's a way to express your emotions, what you're feeling. And if you don't really have a purpose for doing art, it's like, what's the point? Don't just do art just to do art, because I know there are a lot of people who do that in general. You just do art just to do it, because why not? You can just why not? But make sure you always do art with a purpose. You do it for whether it's practice or fan art, or you're trying to, of course, express your emotions, what you're feeling. Uh, do that. Don't just do it. because then I feel like, at least for me personally, that it loses its meaning. Um, and it's all right to even feel less motivated than you are already because you see other people who are getting back into their groove earlier than you are. Everyone moves at their own pace, and I promise that it will come back to you. It will. I truly, I promise, and I truly hope it does. Um, but that's that, and I promise that everything is gonna just be all right. I know I've echoed that already, and I'm echoing already what a lot of people are saying, that everything is just gonna be okay. Uh, you're just gonna have to trust me, and you're gonna have to trust in yourself, and believe that everything is gonna be okay. We're gonna get past everything that's going on with coronavirus. Um, my life is going to matter whether people think it does or not. And our communities in both esports and other instances, our communities are going to be made better by outing these people who turn out not to be good people. Uh, we're going to be able to have a safer community, and we're going to be able to respect people without individuals who don't think such. Um, I know personally it hit me really hard. Finding out that someone I called a friend was I thought was a nice person was just not that at all. Um, and you just have to trust that it's gonna get better, and we're just gonna have to like GG go next. That's been my mindset. GG go next. Um, but anyway, that's just my little talk. I just wanted to, talk to you guys to try and help make you guys feel better, help make myself feel better, and I apologize if this was not the regularly scheduled Together We Design content you were looking for. Depending on when you watch this video, you can either skip past this one or go back and watch other videos in the playlist. But we will be returning next week with the regularly scheduled Together We Design content. I hope this made you feel better. It made me feel a little bit better just talking about it. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as hit that bell icon for other Triumph content. Um, and I appreciate you guys for watching and letting me speak my mind. This has been Anarchy. Thank you and goodbye.